All right, this third pass on the Island Civic. And my brother over there just went a 9. So these guys are ripping. Welcome back to Pfispeed. Today I'm back with the Island Civic, and we've got it up here on the all-wheel drive dyno today. We're gonna get the rear wheel speed to match what the ECU needs in itself. So I'm gonna just carry you guys with me, and we're gonna go ahead and get that set up. So we're strapping it down. We've got the dyno linked, so the front wheels will drive the back wheels, and then the dyno will give us our speed, and we can use that data to get some traction with this little hot rod. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Pretty stoked too, because his new shirts came out, and I'll show you those. They really turned out epic. He's just really onto something, and it's pretty awesome to watch. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing strapped down. Jamie's already started. I'm gonna do the back, and we'll try to do this real quick. Now we have a Hall effect sensor on the back right rear wheel. And what that Hall effect sensor is going to do is it counts the 4 lug nut studs as they pass. As each one passes, it gives us a speed reading of them passing. So I just need to correlate that with some speed and then write some notes, and then we'll know what to do, because all of it's based on the first probably 100 feet, 150 feet in that range. So if we have some data for that, we can kind of start giving this thing what it needs. How do we look? We're actually looking on the money, so I just have to figure out why the step let go like it did, you know? This started after he launched, you know, it just skyrocketed. Yep. So I had basically been told that the data was wrong. So I'd basically been told that it creeped a little bit and the speed had gone way up, and so the 2-step let go. But I'm right now on the dyno, and I'm finding that the vehicle speed versus what the dyno says the vehicle speed is matched completely. So I guess we had to jump through these hoops to find this out, and I brought you guys with. I mean, we find out what I find out. I don't hide anything from nobody. Kind of part of the fun. I think I moved the 2-step max to 10 miles an hour. Maybe that'll help him some, but I feel this thing's ready to jam. So, but if you had to like set this up because speed was all out of whack, you wouldn't be able to adjust the speed, like I said, through the AEM, which would be nice, but they don't have that feature. So you'd get like a Dakota digital box or something like that to translate the speed into something different. So if you had different size wheels, tires, etc. Now we have the speed sensor on the rear, and we use the Hall effect sensor, which is 12-volt power, signal, ground on the rear, same as a factory one in the front. And having the 4 pulses per mile seems to work perfectly with just using the rear lug nut studs. So that's going to be that. Simple enough. So I guess that's a little tech tip from Brent, Pfispeed.
And then we need to adjust the clutch too.
Yeah, the clutch needs adjusted. Yeah, it's all the way at the top. Definitely needs adjusted.
Yeah, I noticed that when I pulled it up yesterday.
That's only, yeah, I mean, that's
That's the biggest thing.
That's a huge light switch, yeah.
And he said that's something he screwed with before that last run. He did that and moved the seat.
Yeah. Well, at least we know the speed is on point. It's perfect. So, and we just, like I said, used the all-wheel drive dyno to do that, coupled them together, drove it a little bit. Now we know, and knowing's half the battle. So, and we'll get on to the next thing. All right, guys. So as we gear up for Raceweek 2.0, Rob is back with his old little hot rod, and he won the gasser class at the last race, which, congrats, Rob. It's pretty awesome. He's just gonna give her a little checkout right now. We're gonna make a pull or two. I think we're good to go. So we got her strapped down. We're gonna add one more in the back here, so we got 4 all together, and then make a couple rips, and then off to Tulsa. All right, on top of having Rob's hot rod here, we've got Jonathan's on the dyno here as well. And they're switching it over to Haltech right now. Jamie's hard at it, and we might get to see where this turbo can really go. Pretty excited about that too. So he's working out, getting it just a run, getting a base map in it, building a base map, getting it ready. All right, let's make some tugs on this thing. What do we got?
It's a tranny. My buddy filled it, he overfilled it. We sucked a bunch out of it.
Okay.
Apparently it's still a little overfull.
Okay. Tranny's just puking some. It's overfull. So you made 876, and then it fell really hard. And it sounded like a jammer. All right, so we're going ahead and smoke testing this guy. It looks like right down here. No, it's hard to see. We're smoking a little there. We got a lot of smoke up here coming from this guy. 2 or 3 pieces right there. Looks like everything else on this side's pretty good. Well, brother, that was 937. It still felt some at the end. Is it just losing boost there, you think?
I'm not sure. Definitely got to find out though.
Okay.
Try to look at this log and find out what's cooking here.
Heck yeah. Is that the most we made with it?
By far.
Heck yeah. Good job, boss.
He closed the gap and I put some dwell in it, so combination of the two.
You're lighting it now.
Yeah, and if I could do boost by RPM, I feel like I could pick that back section up, but it's all by time for the drag strip, so just want to try to clean up everything I can.
Okay. Heck yeah.
So just keep going from there.
There you go, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Sean. So I made a pull and it went right to my boost cut. Oh, yeah. And I told you, and you came out and looked. So this port on these Pulsar turbos is actually for a speed sensor.
Yes.
So it doesn't really have a good source right there. So we're gonna pull the pipe off, and you're gonna weld a bung on the pipe.
Yep.
So that we can put the source there. Yep. So everything else is working real good. So we just got to get a good source, and then we can get control of the boost. Jonathan's gonna go ahead and get this pipe off. Sean can weld a little bung on there. out farther. 959, sir. Carried out farther.
Trying to find your own. The beast. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It is a damn beast.
Yeah. I love it, man.
I do too. Trying to figure out the drop off. Everything looks really good. So there's that.
Is it the boost falling out or?
It does come down. It comes down about 2 or 3 pounds.
Man, where's all this? Is this?
Look around.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not seeing
You want to look around? I've kind of got some smoke inside. I don't know if it's just coming from
Wastegate.
wastegate.
Blowing right back at the roll bar right there. I gotta
Okay.
get my hook on it.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yep. It hits the hole in the roll bar right there. It's pointing
Okay.
right at it.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yep.
Melt the carpet a little bit.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, I got my pieces in for that the other day, and I just hadn't got that far. And we were out messing around the other day, and Chris was like, "Wow, there's a lot of heat coming in over here." And I looked over, it's like, "Oh yeah, wastegate's
Oh,
pointing
that's what
right
it
at your
is.
feet."
You got a. Oh yeah, you got a fitting on there for us.
3 days later.
Besides wastegate spring setup, you have any?
No idea.
We're about to find out. One zip tie, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Sean, you want to give me a zip tie? This thing's kicking. You had 2 things happen to you.
36.
You had 2 things that happened to you. The airline came undone just as you started. And then I had the kink, so I'm like grabbing it and I'm holding it up. First I plugged you in because I was like, what's linking him? You weren't linked. The air was undone laying on the floor.
Yeah, that does unlink it.
Yeah, so I was jumping around, running around. I got Sean, I'm like, Sean, grab a zip tie. Like, I'm holding it up. That was what, 730?
Yeah, 730 and 39 pounds.
39 pounds. Right back. Right back with some boost control. Not just all out. 736 with 684 foot-pounds. Woo! That'll get you going.
Dude, I went 9.9 rich.
Oh, clean that up.
72. Yeah.
Find that power. And then overlay them with what the stock ECU did.
Yeah.
He's got that good juice and alcohol. Nice. Pulsar turbo for the win. Again, these little turbos work pretty good, dude. So you know that one I tuned yesterday? Did they tell you what they did to me?
No VTEC?
No VTEC. And I spent all day working on it.
I mean, it's because I had no VTEC.
I kept saying it. Man, the power seems kind of low for that. But I was like, it spooled so fast, you know, it's still worth it, you know? And he's like, man, VTEC is seamless. Yeah, it was seamless, all right, because it wasn't there. Damn.
Sure had a power band than it was, though.
It's wild. Yeah, I know, it kept going up, too. Revved it to 9,400 and it hadn't fall off. Blows my mind. All right, dude. Well, good work. Clean her up. Ship her out. All right, so Rob cleaned up his mess, and he's off to put it on the trailer. Good luck, Rob, and I'll see you next week at Raceweek. Come on, baby. See,
Still went rich up top.
rich up top.
Get it, get it.
$735 with 674.
7 a 35, 6 a 74, todo el que... Ahí vamos.
All right, let's go. It is cut. Who's cut? All right. Woo! 806 with 717 torque. There you go, dog. So it just came up too fast, or?
I don't think it could have been my boost cut. My boost cut's at 50. It wanted a little more fuel. I started to get out of it right then.
Because it was definitely some kind of cut.
Yeah.
Woo!
What's that?
That was only 39 pounds.
Oh.
How do you like that torque?
Oh.
806, 717.
What happens at 5,700? My cut's at 83. The other things I'm looking at here, you know, on my ignition, I've got my RPM limiter correction, but it's 250 RPM away. 0, and then it pulls 1, 200, 2, 1. And then it's got an RPM limiter correction on the fuel, where 200 RPM before it gives it 1.
So the other thing we're gonna log is the triggers themselves, because maybe we're just losing sync up there. So we're gonna check that as well, because
What I added
it is a weird deal.
sync level status and the synchronization state.
Because as you get high RPM with that power, it just seems to run away where you were pulling all the way through, no problem before. So
And so I was like, the only thing I've really changed is I added a degree or a degree and a half, you know, and tried giving it some more boost.
and some boost, yeah. Well, keep me posted. All right, Jamie's gonna go right now. Let's check this out. At least we got some dad in that time.
Yeah, I stayed in it a little more.
Huh?
I stayed in it a little more.
Yeah. That just looks sinkish, doesn't it?
It does.
797 with 708 torque. But you guys saw, like, all right, so you saw how it came in and then it misfired and went away and then.
Pull the damn plug, see what they gapped at.
Well, it sounds more like a cut than a misfire. But
Sean said from over there.
From over there, I heard a couple little ones leading up to that big one.
I was listening pretty good. I just heard a cut.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to check the sync stuff too. We'll check the plugs, no problem. But it's fire. You know what I mean?
There's definitely a cut, dude.
That's what I'm telling you, dog.
Yeah, at first few times I heard it sound
That's why I wanted to check the sync.
It sounded like there was a couple like stutters from on the other side of the wall to me.
He's got data. Good data.
Yeah, see, there's that first stutter I heard before you came up to the...
Those aren't stutters. Those are cuts. That's a
The
cut.
sync state shows straight there. Sync level shows straight there.
What about rev limits and stuff?
Engine limiter? No.
Because man, if you can make this...
RPM limit? No. Seems like the ECU.
Or a coil could be dropping out.
Yeah, but you would
So
get
look
the
at this,
fire.
look at this.
So
You would get different air fuel and you'd get a misfire, but to have a cut, a fire.
yeah, so it does move the air fuel. So that one was at 50.
Does it move the timing?
No. Not until the last one. So that first one, timing didn't move.
But with the last one it did.
The last one, but that's when I got. So that last one was at 62, and it did dump timing down to 15 degrees from 19.
Why?
And my throttle, let me get my throttle, make sure I'm still on. And my throttle's still on there. So the first one might have been plugged, but this one, what the hell is that?
The first one just didn't sound like it because it shot fire. That's my problem. It's shooting fire. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a rich puff or a. It's fire. Maybe you got to read a plug, man.
Yeah.
Also on today's list, Samantha's little Jeep starter went out, so she got a towed here.
Yeah.
Now we're changing it. She just pulled the ground off. We're gonna go ahead and drop the starter out and bust the little project out. I think we got a new one from O'Reilly's. Appreciate you guys hooking it up, and I'm gonna get her Jeep going again. Woohoo!
But that's 91.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan just changed the plugs, regapped them,
Yes, sir.
ready to try again.
I gave it a lot of fuel. See if that's
Awesome.
all yours, man.
Woo! Change this starter.
Look at you.
Yeah. Turning wrenches finally, instead of slamming keyboards. That's a fire! 770. Somehow I think it's kind of did the same thing to you, but you only gained what, 300 RPM?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 6666.
Oh, that's not good.
But then it cuts right there, and then it bounces right up to 7199. Hold on. Simultaneously at the same time, so you know what happens first, tree fall or the sound, you know. Knock, negative 3.4, but it's dips are at the same time.
But that it's coming in means it's seeing something, so you might pull a degree or something.
Yeah.
Well, that Dempsey sound like it sounds like he's trying to push the starter and it's not like it.
Oh.
Caballito.
792 with 713 torque, bro. Woo! How's that looking?
43 pounds. The fuel is flat, and it didn't pull my timing out at the end.
All right.
So that's 15 degrees. We're like 11.6 air fuels, 42 pounds.
You know, at 19 or 20 degrees, whatever you had, you know, it knocked. So that's your ceiling.
Yeah.
All right. Now we can test it. It's probably good. Snug as bug in a rug. All right, let's try to start it real quick. Make sure it's in neutral. See if your old man still knows how to work on a Jeep. Hey, sounds normal now too. All right. So We just need to get that core, throw it in the box, and go drop it back off. Nice job, boss. 814 with 717. Woohoo! Hell yeah. 814 with 717.
Sí, y 717 torque.
Woo!
42 pounds. Yeah, they wanted to adjust that exhaust cam real quick.
Porque lo que este me dijo el problema, lo que
That was 814.
Yeah.
Ahí tiene que haber 2 o 3. Te lo aseguro.
This was a good upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we still have time to
Yeah.
touch the cam?
You know, whatever you want to do.
Let's do it. Huh?
All right, so we made a cam gear change, and they're gonna go ahead and rip it again. I think they changed the exhaust cam a little bit. Jonathan, how much do you change the exhaust cam?
Just we advanced 1 degree.
Advanced 1 degree. All right. See what 1 degree advanced on the exhaust cam will do. Before he hits the button, it stops. It'll go blank. $7.96. See how you can catch it?
Una vez está ahí. La línea está ahí. No está muy lejos. No, pero lo que tú sabes lo que pasa, que este cabrón también es low compression. Verá cómo fue ahora.
We're gonna move the intake now.
Okay.
We just did the exhaust play it back, see what it does, and now we go back to zero.
Perfect.
Look at this thing. I don't know, but I think it's eating something. I zoomed all the way in on it.
Definitely a bird up there. Bird's the word.
Sounded good. Sounded good. That was it, dude. That was it. Gain 4. 818 with 725 torque. Yeah, what up? Yeah. 818 with 725 torque. Torque went way up. That was the advanced the intake cam 1 degree.
No, we went on the exhaust cam and retarded half degree.
Okay.
818. fue. Yo creo que ahí es donde está. Ahí está.
Whew. That was awesome.
I'm gonna do with all that fuel now.
She's a beast, man. We found some power. Because it was fast before.
It was alright. It was fun.
9-second streetcar right here.
That's the goal.
On the mountain.
On the mountain. Yeah. That's bad.
¿Cuánto? Ya antes estaba a 20.
¿Ah?
Antes estaba a 20.
17 y medio trae a 42 libras.
¿Qué tú crees? ¿Qué tú quieres hacer?
Oh,
45. 45 pounds.
You know, he needs the next map sensor. He's already at the top of the map.
The top of the map sensor. The map sensor está más fiel.
Okay. He's perfect, bro.
Load it down some too. Load it down some. Yeah, that was awesome, man.
I like that better.
Yeah, that was cool.
7 pounds, consistent. The other one, literally before we could even watch, it went to 30.
It was working. Yeah. Very cool, bro. Good work today.
That one was 7.
Everybody crushed it today. It's snowing and it's cold, but everybody was working hard. We busted through Rob's, which good luck on race week 2. And then the EVO. So long, busy day. But we got through it all. Fun. Jamie killed it on the EVO tune for Jonathan and everybody at HP.
Brother. Okay. Hell yeah.
Definitely picked up some power over the stock ECU. That's for
Another
sure.
beast. Another beast.
It is a beast. So we want to see those 9s now, brother.
Yeah. Soon.
You just wanted to put the Del Sol way behind you.
Yep.
It's awesome. Very cool. Well, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. Get some likes and subscribe, and we'll be back into it tomorrow. I got Sho'nuff and rehab content coming soon. We're just trying to catch up on all our tunes and all our work we've got going on, and then we're back on the projects. It's just a juggle for us all. So appreciate it, guys. Take care. All right, guys, I'm going home. Make this video.